Thanks for joining me back here at the Internet Marketer's Paradise. You know what? I need some Hawaiian music or something, but I couldn't find anything in my collection. But wouldn't that go perfectly well with what we're talking about? Because with affiliate marketing, did you know that you can do this literally from anywhere? That means you don't have to be tied to a desk. Not only do you get to work from home most of the time, you can actually work on the road. I do a lot of my work in nice hotels, visiting basically on vacation, but I still get to make money while I'm there. A lot of times I'll take my children to the park. I'll work on my laptop, sitting at the picnic table while they're out playing. It's just a fantastic lifestyle. You can literally, I know it sounds like a pipe dream, but you can literally be sitting on the beach in Maui and doing your internet marketing and making money while you're there. Today, I want to talk to you about getting all the traffic that you want. Traffic is a very important element of your marketing because without traffic, you're not going to build your list, you're not going to make sales. But you have to have targeted traffic. You don't necessarily want to just send hordes and hordes of people to your website. You want people, ideally, that are interested in your offer because today, we're not so much, most internet marketers are not like a Walmart. They're not like they have a little bit of everything. Okay? They focus on niches. To be successful today, there's a lot of marketers out there, a lot of very successful ones, and you'll find that the ones that are successful are focused on niches. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't be in multiple niches. Absolutely you can. But all of your marketing efforts for one niche apply to a group of individuals. We talked about building a list yesterday. A group of individuals that are interested in that niche. So in other words, I don't create a how-to hunting niche and create a list for that niche and then market how to use Excel or how to use PowerPoint or, all these other different things. I don't market to those people something that they didn't specify that they were interested in because my conversions are going to be pathetic. I'm going to be putting something, that's like giving a dog an orange. He's not interested. You give him a steak, that's a different story. But you give him an apple or an orange, and you're not going to get a good response. It's the same thing with internet marketing. You want to make sure that your traffic is focused so that you get the absolute most out of them that you can. I want to talk to you about two general methods of getting traffic today. One of them is a paid method. It's called pay-per-click, otherwise known as PPC. This will literally get you traffic within a few hours. You can go to a company like Google. Yahoo has it as well, Microsoft as well, and you can sign up. Google's AdWords campaign is their pay-per-click, and you can sign up there. You can create your ads and pick your keywords, literally get traffic in hours. I mentioned the term keyword, and you might not be familiar with that, so I'll go ahead and go over it a little bit. A keyword or a keyword phrase is simply a choice, a group of words or a phrase or even one word that people would use to search for something. And I'm sure you've gone to Google, done a search, and you see the results across the top and across the right-hand side. Those are paid advertisements. That's exactly what pay-per-click is. You create an ad, and then you tell Google or one of the other search engines, if anybody searches for this term, I will pay 25 cents for them to click on the ad. Now, your ads are going to show whenever somebody, they type in that word, your ad will show, but you only have to pay when somebody clicks on it. And you do get traffic literally for pennies. It's fairly inexpensive. Some niches are really nasty and competitive, and you could pay $5 for a click. But usually with something like that, it's because, you make $500 on a sale. So we're not typically going to be starting out with ultra competitive niches. On average, you're going to pay, 15 to maybe 50, 60 cents for a click. And you can get just about as much traffic as you can probably handle. With Google, a lot of people do searches. I can't even tell you how many millions of searches per day on Google, and a lot of that traffic is going to be, for what it is that your niche is, for what it is that you're selling. And your ad will show up. People, if you write a good ad, people are going to click on it, and they're going to come check out your offer. Later on, I'm going to be talking to you about an opportunity that you have to look at every single step of the process in pay-per-click. And it's very exciting, very informative, because it walks you through literally every single step. Advertise on Google, and you will get a lot of traffic. They have an enormous amount of traffic available, and it's not difficult to do, folks. I'm talking about copy and paste. The reason that I recommend Google is because they have most of the traffic, and if you can make it on Google, you can make it on any of the other search engines as well, because Google is a little bit restrictive. There's a lot more competition there. So if you can make it work there, then more than likely you're going to be able to make it work wherever you want. A lot of times with the products that we promote, the vendor actually supplies us with pre-made ads. So you can literally go in there and copy and paste the ads. You don't even have to really think of any kind of advertising jargon or anything like that to put in there, and you can be sending traffic very, very quickly. The other method that we're going to look at is the free traffic method. I particularly love free traffic because if you're not careful, you can literally lose your shirt on AdWords, and I do mean that sincerely. As a matter of fact, I messed up one time. I'll tell you a little story here. On Friday, I was setting up a new pay-per-click campaign, and I don't remember exactly what caused it, if I made a mistake and I thought the campaign was ready, but I didn't actually have the site uploaded. So over the weekend, I blew about $600 on clicks to Nowhereville because the page, the correct page, was not there for anybody to see. So I just sent a whole bunch of traffic and did not make any sales, didn't get any individuals added to my list whatsoever. So Monday, I just kind of left that over the weekend. I didn't think about it. Monday, I decided to check on it, and that's when I realized what had happened. So pay-per-click, it's big time. You got to be careful with that. On the other hand, I can spend $500 on pay-per-click, and I can make a profit of $1,000 fairly easily. What I want to talk to you now, though, about is free traffic. SEO, otherwise known as search engine optimization, is where you pick those keywords and you create articles and content and put them on your website instead of bidding on keywords with AdWords or some other pay-per-click outfit. You are just using the keywords on your website. So eventually, the spiders, the robots that crawl for the search engines, they check out your site, they index those keywords, and they show your site as relevant content. Problem is that usually takes a while, and we want to get traffic pretty quickly. So I'm going to tell you how you can turbocharge your search engine traffic. You do this by link building and using sites that have more credibility and are already being indexed by Google. For example, article marketing. With this, there are several article directories that are just groups of articles, just a place that you can post all kinds of articles. And when you submit an article there, you can put a link back to your website. And ideally, if you create content on your website that has those keywords that you're targeting, and then you create another article and link back to your website, then not only do you get the traffic from people seeing the article, but the search engines also, they link back and they follow that back, and then they say, hey, I better index this site because it's being linked to. So you'll get that SEO traffic as well, and that'll help you build that up much more quickly. So with article marketing, we get these directories, because they have so much content, they are indexed by Google very frequently, sometimes several times a day. And you can literally post an article on an article directory, and within a few hours, you can be on the front page of Google for the keyword term that you have targeted. So you'll get traffic not only from that link, but they'll click the link, they'll go and read your article, but then they will click the link to follow through to your website. So it's helping build links for you, and it's helping for you to get the SEO rankings, but it's also getting you traffic very, very quickly. Same thing holds true for forum posting. A forum is a website where people interested in a specific niche can go there and they can chat with each other, ask questions, and help each other out. And if you go there to a forum, sometimes they have thousands of users. Again, they get indexed quite frequently because of the amount of content that they have there, and the search engines love forums. So somebody posts there, you have what is called a signature, which is just the way that you sign off. Just like with email, you've got a signature, and what you can do is in your signature, you can link back to your website. That's another way to build links. Blog commenting. You go to a blog and you read the blog. I don't recommend that you just go there and spam people, okay? Lots of people do that. It's very unethical. It's just not a good thing to do. But if you go there and you read the actual content and then you comment on it and use the person's name that wrote the article, say something that shows that you did read it, not just, hey, that's a great blog. Say something that shows you did read the content. And generally, if you do that, they'll let you keep that blog comment there and with a link back to your website. Again, you'll get traffic from people reading the blog post, and you also get those links built. And link building is one of the big things for getting free traffic. Google, when it looks at a site, if it's a brand new site, first of all, it takes a long time for it to get indexed. Google just doesn't want to deal with it until it seems to have a lot of content and it's popular. So building links tells Google, hey, this site is important, it's relevant, it's got content, and all these other sites are linking back to it. It's something that is, important. And the reason that I have mentioned these two different traffic methods, free and pay-per-click, is because a lot of people starting out, they want to be marketers, but they don't necessarily have a whole bunch of money to drop on pay-per-click campaigns. And I totally understand that. And I don't ever even advise people to go into debt with advertising and put it on their credit card if they can't afford it. So what I do like to mention is these several free traffic methods. You can do these yourself. That's the thing that's nice about it. You can do every single one of these in your spare time. You can do it on the weekend, whatever, and just build those links, get the traffic. You'll actually start, you create some articles, you join up with some forums and start doing the blog commenting. Lo and behold, with just those three things, you will start to see traffic to your squeeze page. And typically, it's very targeted traffic, especially if you have selected your keywords appropriately. I want to talk to you tomorrow about copywriting. This is an element that a lot of people, especially newbies, overlook, and that is the power of the printed copy, the power of what you say and how you say it. You can't just, say anything. If you take two different headlines, for example, one of them will pull better than the other one. One of them will get more conversions than the other. And a lot of that has to do with the copywriting. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow.